This is absolutely crazy. Okay, you see I have palm trees behind me. I'm going to flip the camera around. It's 46 degrees here. Oh my God. So it's a Sunday. I don't even know what the date is. If you watch the news, you know it's cold in Florida. I am in the Florida Keys, but it's cold. It's cold. This is not warm. But at least I have my winter clothes with me. Okay, I'm going to make coffee in the wind and the cold. And I'm going to make some avocado toast. Good morning. So I'm just getting ready to do dishes, and here's proof of how cold it is. Last night I had some wine and I put ice in it. And the ice is still in it. I guess I could have wine with my breakfast, but yeah, no, that's not going to happen. So I'm getting things set up to make some breakfast this morning. So I was going to make avocado toast, but it's too cold. So I'm just going to make coffee, get the car all tidied up, and then go out for breakfast. This is nuts. I'm just making my bed, and last night, as you can see here, I had the chair swiveled and I was sitting there watching YouTube and Hulu and Netflix and whatever I found interesting, and also reading. I'm back to reading again. So yeah, let's get this coffee made and let's get out of here. Still blue skies. Okay. So yeah, last night I had the chair swiveled and I put my Chromebook up here and I watch, TV that way. Today I need to go and get some water, and I'm gonna be easy on myself. I'm gonna take myself out for breakfast. I wanted to make avocado toast, but my thermometer in the car is still saying 47. It's also the thermometer, the thermostat or the reader is inside here, and as you can see, the sun is starting to hit this, so that temperature in there is not going to be accurate. I didn't know where else to install the thermometer reader, so that was the best spot that I had. Okay. Using a sarong as a scarf in Florida. Thank God I still have my toque. Okay, to be continued. Oh, je m'excuse. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, so I have the coffee made. Let's pop you off the pod here. We got the beds all made. So best coffee in Key Largo is off of the back of the Ninth Element. I'm going to do a shot. We got garbage can this morning. So let's go and drop the garbage off, and let's go find some breakfast. I have no idea where I'm going to have breakfast today. Probably should let the car warm up a little bit. So today's shot is brought to you by Big Easy. It's ginger, turmeric, carrot, cayenne, and cayenne pepper. Oh my goodness, I always put these child-proofs, these Mindy-proof seals on everything. Okay, give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, I got it open. So, whoa, don't shake it. It's kombucha, I think. There's like kombucha things in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Let's wipe this off. Just a great morning so far. Okay, we're good, we're good. Cheers. Oh. Oh. I also think the cold weather is part of the fountain of youth. I think that's why I look young-ish for my age, and not a lot of wrinkles, because of the cold weather. Okay, we'll sip on this. We're not gonna do shots this early in the morning. Yes, I bring a whole new meaning to shots. Okay, let's get the garbage going. All right, we have garbage cam and the car is warming up. So update today is I have been here for a couple of weeks, and this resort does offer hotel rooms. They call them hotel rooms. Let me pop you off so they offer these little rooms in that little house there, as well as rooms over here. And here's the marina. But it's been a really good place for me to just touch down, because I needed to receive some packages, and I was needing some stuff like my vitamins and a few other special things coming up here on the channel. And so yeah, staying in a place like this allows me to get mail and get my packages. And also I had a lot of like sit down kind of office-y work to do. So I was doing that for the past couple of weeks, kind of getting things ready and preparations for the year. Just like all those things you would do in a sticks and bricks. But I chose to stay here and get it done here. So hang on, let me get rid of the garbage. Garbage run. Looks like someone, looks like there's a free mattress there if anybody's looking for a free mattress. That's a nice little pillow topper with stains on it. Gross. Anyways. So yeah, so staying in a place like this for a little while. Coffee. Cheers. Stickers still available. Links are in the description down below. New stickers coming and sticker packages. But anyways, back to what I was saying. By staying in a place like this for a couple of weeks, I can spread out in my campground, and there's good Wi-Fi, and I don't have to just move around a lot, and I can receive packages. People wonder, how do you get packages on the road? There's multiple ways, but staying at a resort for a while is a nice way to do it. Also, I don't have to be perpetually driving, which I live in a car and I drive all the time, so that does get a little bit old. The weather is playing a little bit with me. I'm being a brat about it. It's not like I can't handle it. Like, oh my God, it's the coldest weather in the nation. It's not. But it is kind of messing with my mojo, because I was hoping for, bikinis and sun hats and water and swimming. And that's not happening. So I just have to kind of change my mindset. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Mindy, and I'm currently traveling around North America in my 2003 lifted Honda Element that I've put a tiny camper in. So if you like tiny campers, if you like SUV camping, van life, adventures, camp cooking, and meeting new people, then please hit the subscription button down here in my channel and join me for journeys. I release a vlog every week, usually on Thursdays, but that's not always guaranteed due to my internet. So I'm hoping that you'll join me. But today I'm coming at you from somewhere in Florida. So I'm still in Florida, or I've been here now for a while, and I'm currently using this is a sarong. That's what you see around my neck, because it is 46 degrees outside right now. It's insanely cold. I'm in the historically hottest part of the country in the winter, and I can tell you right now it is not hot. This morning I wanted to do a little bit of a talking head video from inside the car, because I'm getting a lot of new subscribers, but there's these narratives that are starting in my comments, and I wanted to talk about a little bit about housekeeping and my comment section on my channel. Now, there are no rules in van life. There is no right way to do it or wrong way to do it. There are channels that will report on, this is good, this is bad, whatever. My channel is just basically, it's a living vlog for me to look at when I'm older and I can no longer travel and I can see where I've been. It just so happens that all of you love watching my journeys, and I thank you for that, because that's amazing. I mean, because of you watching my videos, I'm able to fund these trips, and that's really cool. So I guess you could say YouTube is not my job, but it is my income, and it's how I afford to travel. I've also fallen very much in love with the craft of storytelling and editing and narration. So you guys just get to benefit from that. And again, thank you. So cheers. So one of the things I want to talk about, where I call it like housekeeping on my channel and in my comments, is this isn't a platform for you to come on over to and or spread your negativity or your negative views. As you're responding to a video that you're watching of mine, I get it. Everybody's going to have all kinds of different feelings and feel all kinds of different ways. It is not my intention to make you feel negative or scared or afraid or hopeless. Those are not things that I want you to feel when you come to my channel. So if you're feeling those things, then I'm sorry. You want to check with your doctor or your church or your therapist, or, you know, maybe go find another channel that will inspire you and uplift you. But if you've had a negative experience watching one of my videos and you feel like you have to be mean to me and bully me in the comments, don't bother. Your comment will live there for about 1 second. You will be blocked. You will be deleted. There is so much hate and negativity in the world that I just don't participate with it, and I don't feed into it. And so I don't allow that here on my channel as well. And my subscribers, I know them. They come here because they're looking for nice, peaceful vibe, chill, uplifting, some love, some company. You know, that's why they're here. So running your agendas and your narratives in my comments moving forward, as it has been in the past, but I've never actually spoke on it before because I'm seeing a lot of other YouTubers that are struggling with this as well. First of all, if I don't know you and you're leaving a comment on my channel and it's negative, I don't care. What you think of me is none of my business. And then on top of it, if it's a negative comment, my first reaction inside of my mind is like, I start laughing like you see right now. And then I think, oh, that person's in pain. They're in such pain. And so if you're in pain, if you're struggling, and, you know, if you feel like you need to like say mean things to a complete stranger, please see a doctor, see a therapist, maybe get on some medication, or even better, go and take a vacation, build a little tiny camper inside of your car and go away for the weekend. Go away from everybody. Nobody needs your hate in the world. But I'll tell you, just like the Christians keep telling me, Jesus still loves you even when you're an asshole. Okay, there's my little rant about that. But also the other thing in the comments is there has been this WhatsApp and some other platforms using my little icon, sending you all messages saying, you know, you've won a Blue Eddy battery or a Jackery battery or something, but you need to pay for shipping. First of all, guys, I'm not giving anything away on my channel right now. I have no capacity or space inside of my Honda Element to actually store those things and mail them to you. And first of all, if I was going to give you something as a prize, I would mail it to you. I would pay for the shipping. That's so cheap. Those scammers, if you're watching, you got to get better with your scams. So there is that. I'm so happy that you come to my channel to watch my videos and my adventures. I'm still learning on how to find my voice and craft my experience into something that's enjoyable for you all to watch. So thank you for being patient with me as I learn on this platform and how to convey messages and share stories with you. It's actually not that easy, but once you get the hang of it, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. So I have fallen in love with the craft of editing and telling my story and sharing that with all of you. And I'm not one of those channels like, I call him Bob Ganistan, Bob Wells, if you're watching. Santa, you all know who he is. He's got that big RV channel, and he hangs out down in the desert and interviews people and preaches about van life. So that's not my channel. I'm not here preaching about van life, and this is something you should do. I am just sharing my experience with you and what it looks like for me. I have had a few people lately say that they're getting ready to do this too, but they have health issues or they have pets. So for those that are thinking about doing this, absolutely. If you want to do this, you can do it. But it's going to be different. It's going to be a whole lot different than having a house. You know, I am a full wanderlust girl. I have been all my life. Something that I have not spoken of before is, or maybe I have in live streams, and not everyone watches the live streams, is that I have owned 2 Volkswagen buses and 2 Volkswagen Westphalias. I've had a Subaru, and I now have this 2003 Honda Element. All of my vehicles were always tricked out for camping. I made sure every 5th or 6th week in British Columbia, I would head out to the hot springs or head out to Vancouver Island from where I was currently living. And I would take vacations. And I had vehicles that I could camp in because, you know, I didn't have very much money back then. And so I always loved it, you know, building little campers in my vehicles or having a little camper built in my vehicle. Being that, you know, I've been doing this since I was 18 years old and I'm currently now 55. This feels like first nature to me. It feels easier to do this for me than actually living indoors. Recently, so in December, I stayed at an Airbnb in South Carolina, and it was awesome and it was wonderful. And I think I was there for, I don't know, 6 or 7 days or something. Loved it. And then coming farther south, I did end up staying for a few days in another itty bitty teeny weeny little room. And it affected me. I mean, maybe because of the size of the room and stuff like that, not sure. But once I got back in my car, I was like, oh, it's so good to be back in night. So that's how I know this is better for me. The other thing that I love about being in my car camper is being outdoors being outside all of the time is what really feeds my heart. And working on something that I know is doing good for the earth and good for the planet and good for humanity is the direction I've always pointed my compass in. So I think I found my place and my platform here on YouTube and sharing with all of you my adventures and experiences and products and places and food and laughter and people and all of that good stuff. So I'm really happy about this. I'm just thrilled that this is now my life. I feel like we work all of our lives. We go to school. Some of us have families and we're married and having grandchildren and all of those things. And then we get to this point where it's like all of that kind of settles. And then it's like you have time to be alone and reflect and be like, okay, now what? I don't always feel like pulling my camera out and turning it on and filming everything, filming every little aspect of my life. There's a lot of things that happen in between the videos that I do post on here and people that I meet that don't want to be on YouTube, or maybe they do and I don't want to put them on YouTube. My own personal preference. But I just wanted to kind of do this quick little video, an update for you guys today, and just share a bit more personally about myself and what I feel like sharing. And let's switch back to the shot. I gotta finish the shot. So I may not be your typical YouTuber and share or expose all of my life, because I don't have to. My life is really my business. It's the story of my travels and the story about building this camper that I think is relevant to my YouTube channel. So those are the things that I choose to share. And I'm not hiding anything. I'm not running from anything. If you knew my full name and you Googled me, you'd be like, oh, she's pretty vanilla, pretty boring. I think these adventures and this past 9 months of living out of my Honda Element are really the most spicy things about my life. That ginger always gets me. Anyways, I feel like this vlog is all over the place and squirrely. I'm not used to these talking head vlogs. So where was I? If you are thinking about doing this life, or it's something that you want to do, yes, I wholeheartedly support you and encourage it. But I think it would be best if you take what you have, like your vehicle. Don't just run out there and buy an RV or a fancy whatever. Take the things that you have from inside of your house. Go around your house and pick all the things that would fit in your car. There's lots of YouTube videos out there. There's one on my channel, building a tiny camper in your car. You know, I've built multiple versions of tiny campers in this car before I built this permanent version, and traveled for a decade with all of those versions. It's only been in the past 3 years that I've been working towards more of a permanent build. Do that first for yourself, and then pick some places maybe close to home if you can't afford to travel very far, and go camping. Go camping and see how it feels. I mean, that's what I did for 2 decades while I was going to university and pursuing corporate America in my careers. And that's what I would do every year. And of course, every time I get out there, I'd be like, oh, I wish I could do this full time every day. And well, no, here I am, and I'm doing it. So for all of those lurkers that once knew me through corporate America and other jobs and things like that, or maybe you're an old friend of mine and you told me that I was crazy for doing this, well, guess what? Cheers! It's happening, whether you like it or not. And guess what? YouTube approves, and so do the 40,000 subscribers. So, not that I'm huge, I'm a micro influencer, which I still can't even say without a straight face. But seriously, not trying to be like smudgy or anything like that. So yeah, I think that this lifestyle has definitely healed me, but mostly mentally. Like, I've had more time to pause, contemplate, reflect, and just see what my thoughts are and what I believe and how I feel and what I can do. Another thing I don't do, and some people get up my ass about this, is I don't watch the news. The news is so toxic. Forgive me, and be careful about what you're putting in the comments and hate. But I think the news makes you stupid. I'm just going to say that right here. America is not held to a standard of journalism. Google what journalism is. A good journalist goes out, researches all the facts on their story, and gets the actual facts, and then reports on that. The news in America, they take one little thing and then they hyper-sensualize it and then put it on the news, and then everybody watching is like, oh my God, the sky is falling. It's no longer blue. It's like, it's so sad. I mean, I come across people on the daily that are just so paralyzed and terrified by it. So watch your news source. For me, the news is only good for the weather And for positive things, like, like, oh, so and so did a kind deed for somebody else and that kind of stuff, because that's what the world is full of. The world is full of really kind and loving people that are doing good things for each other, and they want to live happy. I mean, think about it. Could you imagine if we all were taught to wake up feeling negative, deciding that our day was going to be crap, and then go out and make everyone else's day crap? Oh, wait, that's been happening. So here's my message to you. Find some positive podcasts or YouTube channels or shows, at least one. Let's start with one, because some of you this might be too much for you, too much happy for you. Don't want you to be too happy too quickly. But find something positive and uplifting, and that feeds your heart joy and feeds your head joy. Like, we also have to feed our minds and our souls positivity. If we're not doing that, we're not doing it right. So start there. Turn the news off today. I want you to have a 1 day free of the news if you're watching it. And don't even check the weather. Just wake up and let it be an adventure. If it's cloudy, put a jacket on. If it's hot, put a sun hat on. If it's snowing, grab a shovel or a pair of cross-country skis or some mittens. Just live on the earth and be present and smile. How about today, every time you pass somebody, be like, hi, good to see you, beautiful day. That's all you have to do, and see what happens. See how that changes your physiology completely. So if you've learned something here today on my channel, hit that thumbs up, share this out, like it, tell everybody about it. Tell everybody about the ninth element. I am traveling through Florida, and I want to thank all you Floridians for emailing me to come and see you. If I'm in your area, I would love to do it. My email is on my About page. I am going to be traveling around Florida for a while to escape the cold, even though it's still cold. As always, everyone, so much love from the road. You guys, leave a comment below if you think I should buy a boat in the Florida Keys. What is it? Oh my goodness. This is... Look, it has everything. It has everything I need. I wonder if I can get inside. It's got a little Pimp Daddy lounge. You could turn it into a bed. Looks like there's a bathroom back in there. Lots of headspace. Could probably hang a hammock in it. Yeah, oh my goodness. Let's get a look at the outside here. Oh yeah. That could very well be my new boat in the Florida Keys. Leave a comment down below if you think I should buy this and restore it and live in it in the winters. It's really cheap to, well, it's free to like anchor anywhere if it floats. I don't know if it still floats, but I think it's awesome. Oh my God, I love that. I love that boat. That is the most unique boat I've ever seen in my entire life. I would love to own something like that. It's like a spaceship boat. Oh my goodness. Oh, pardon me. Greetings from the interior. I think I've got bad gas still.